Hi, I'm Luna Anna. Thank you for coming to watch my video. Today I want to speak to you all about a myth that patriarchy instills in us all. And that myth is that relationships have to be long-term and last a long while in order to be worth anything. So what I want to talk about is that relationships last as long as they're meant to last, and relationships are here to help us to resolve issues that we have. In other words, they're here to heal us and to help us along our path. And as soon as any relationship isn't doing that anymore, that's it, game over. We're supposed to leave that relationship. This doesn't mean that long-term, long-lasting relationships aren't worthwhile. There can be an awful lot resolved within a very long-term relationship, as long as it's healthy and as long as it's mutually beneficial to both parties. Under patriarchy, we are given the idea that we should just keep going and put up with all kinds of things because it's just part of, relationships, and that they should all be difficult and hard work. And I absolutely agree that you should put your all into every relationship, but that doesn't necessarily equate to things like being hurt, being disrespected, being treated badly, being taken for granted. Being abused is an absolute no. So any form of disrespect instantly means that you must remove yourself from the relationship permanently. That's it. It's just over. It's done. And that is the universe's way of telling you that it's done. So it's not, it's not a thing to hurt yourself with and to just keep trying to fix them and make the relationship better and wondering what you've done wrong. It's actually a signal and a sign from the universe saying, this relationship has now expired. It's gone. And this can apply to all different relationships. So it can apply to anything from an intimate romantic relationship through to friendships, work situations, family, even landlords. Any and all relationships come under this banner. Okay, so you could be in a very short-term intimate relationship and get more healing and more benefit out of it than you could ever potentially get out of a longer relationship. And likewise, you can be in a very long relationship and get very good evolution out of that and support and healing. It just depends on the relationships, but not all relationships are meant to last a long time. And how to know whether it's time to leave, as I've just mentioned, the first sign of disrespect is an instant. You must leave and you must not go back. So that's an instant cut-off point. Abuse is an absolute no, so that's another one that's an instant exit, don't come back. And the other way of telling, because it's not always that obvious or that overt or in your face what's going on, another way to tell is just whether or not you are the best version of yourself when you're with that person and in that relationship. So for example, if you've got a job that you're going to and you're staying there because it's comfortable or you're secure, but you're actually having a horrible time and not enjoying it, and you're starting to become a lower or a lesser version of yourself, maybe you're complaining all the time, maybe you feel stressed, that kind of thing, that is an indicator that you need to leave. And another reason why you need to leave these relationships is because you are your own universe. So it's not that the universe is going to resolve these things for you or just magically wave its wand and change things. You have to be the instigator of change, and you have to be the one that decides on the standard that is right for you within your universe, because you are that universe. So the universe isn't going to start upgrading people and up-leveling people. You need to start doing that for yourself. And the first step for that is to leave any and all relationships that are not mutually beneficial. And even sometimes a relationship can be beneficial to one person but not to another. So if, for example, one person was getting a lot of healing and a lot of growth from being around you, that's wonderful. But if they're dragging you down and holding back your growth and evolution, then again, that just needs to end. It's a relationship that needs to end. And this is across the board, all different relationships, whether they're romantic, intimate, friendships, work relationships, family, landlord or any other kind of business relationship, that kind of thing. Any and all relationships come underneath that banner. Okay, so I hope this helps you today, and I hope that you leave any and all relationships that are no longer beneficial for you, knowing that the upgrade comes after you leave.